So the idea for Music Across Borders was to try to bring together all the different world music ensembles that are currently working and performing in Edinburgh and around Scotland as a way of sharing audiences and building a shared platform and getting to know each other, getting to know our musics, having a good time together and developing musical collaborations across these various groups.
I think it's really good to have this platform to bring musicians together to one place, to one stage.
The original idea for Music Across Borders was to have 4 concerts happening approximately every 2 months. And during the first 3 concerts, we would have 4 different world music groups from various parts of the world playing in the same night. The idea was for the last concert to bring all these groups together for a series of collaborations across these different ensembles. So the first 3 concerts went as planned. We actually had a really good turnout, really good feedback from the audience and from the musicians. But unfortunately, just a few weeks before we were going to do the last concert, and as we were rehearsing for our various pieces, COVID-19 broke out. So the only alternative that we found is getting together outside in a park and just jamming, sharing our experiences of these last few months and having a good time being physically playing music together. Today we're just gonna get together and explore in the moment whatever sounds we're feeling right now and trying to adapt to what everyone else is feeling and see what kind of music and feelings come out of this.
We started talking about how musicians are having more, we are having more musicians from different parts of the world coming together.
And I think it's important to keep the different cultures alive. Like you've got the traditions from each culture coming together. Like you had the Chinese opera, and you had the capoeira, and you had the sitar, and you had the Moroccan music.
So what inspired me about this concert is, first of all, just the different sounds and the different approaches to music that are kind of represented in all these different groups, and their connection to their place of origin and to the people and to their histories.
I think the whole point of the project is to just come together and enjoy the moment. right now we're making this documentary so that people get to see what's going on at this point in Edinburgh, in Scotland, where we have international people still enjoying their life together, even during this time.
Well, we were really excited to take part in that concert, Music Across Borders. Especially, we just love playing at St Cecilia's Hall, such a beautiful venue. The group consists of people who are from Hong Kong, who's been here in Edinburgh for quite a long time, and some new students who've come to study in Edinburgh and who are from mainland China. And so they've got a mixture of influences, and the people from Hong Kong like to play a lot of their music that they used to listen to when they were younger. So that's one of my favourite types of music. It's just a sort of meandering melody that just takes you off on a little journey, and I just really love that.
Yeah, well, Alec mentioned it to me and invited me, and I was just totally on board. Actually, he mentioned it before it even began, that he wanted to create something like this, and totally I was so on board with that, because it just brings all these different worlds together.
But the thing about drumming is a bit different, because it's got a melody to it, but it's not like any other kind of instrument when you've got actually like 1,000 different notes that you can play. Drumming is slightly different in that it's really rhythm focused, and it can be really challenging, and it can really, challenge what you think, like technically, but also just rhythmically. And it's just the rhythms that, I mean, it's a very particular kind of rhythm that we play.
What was really lovely was just meeting all the other musicians and listening to some other music, Indian music, and I think there was the taiko drummers. I think some of my friends in the ensemble had never heard anything like it. I mean, they were quite amazed, especially the Indian music. Actually, they were very interested in that.
We're going to do Rag Bageshri, which is what we've been learning since before lockdown. Yeah, it starts with a simple composition. I think most rags have this structure, no? Like it starts with a simple composition, and then we have tens. We actually have 5 tens. So a 10 is like a really fast piece, and we have 5 of them in a row, and then it progresses, and then you've got the jalal at the end, which is like the fast ending.
One thing that I would really like to do after this is continue collaborating with all of the musicians that I've gotten to hear and to meet during this time, and which unfortunately we weren't able to perform in the way that we were hoping to. So hopefully next year, when things get back to normal, we'll be able to resume the work that we were doing and see where it goes.
I think just seeing just more of what is in the world, what we have, what humans have created, you know, and just to be more and more surprised by what comes out, I think. That's what it offers, I think.
So I'm very happy that we still get it going right now, and it exactly shows like we need music, especially in those difficult times. and we need to keep having a playful mood for life.
Sa